Hi Brittany. So these are going to be some books I'm going to show you that would be good for your nieces that are that you're looking for. So this first one is our Little Red Penguin series. There are 4 in this collection. I recommend getting the collection because after you get one of them, we got this one I think in my consultant kit when I first joined Usborne, and I immediately wanted all of them. They are great. So very simple text, great pictures. So, and then this one works on different words and they're interactive, so you got the flaps here. So, who is hiding behind the bush? It's my friend beginning with D. And then they have dog. This one goes through just words they're going to see every day. Dog, cat, mom, dad, something beginning with C. Car, teddy bear, baby, those sort of things. The other ones are shapes, numbers, and colors, and they're all really great. My absolute favorite series of all time is the That's Not My series. There are so many to choose from. So you said they're girly, so there's Princess, there's Bunny, there's Dolly, there's Kitty, there's tons. There's one for almost every animal, and we have a couple new ones. I believe it's Meerkat that's coming out, as well as That's Not My Elf, which I cannot wait to get a hold of. So they're great for young ones because they've got all these really fun textures. They're very repetitive. You have That's Not My Puppy, and then the case of this book, and then it tells you why. So you've got that repetition, and then you've got this cute little mouse that follows you through the book. So textures on every page for the little ones to feel, and as they get older, like my son's age, he's 2, he still loves reading these. You had a little mouse to find on each page. So very simple, very repetitive, like I said. Great pictures, and then at the end, that's my puppy. His nose is so squashy. So textures, they're very sturdy. As you can see, the pages are really thick. So for chewers, for babies who are still learning to be gentle with books, this is a great series to have. The Peek Inside is probably my next favorite after the That's Not My. This is probably better for a little bit older, but again, for the 6-month-old, this would be one that she would probably enjoy looking at, but would grow with her as she gets older. So, different size flaps and lots of different ones to interact with on each page. Bite-sized chunks of information on them so that little ones can understand. Still fairly thick pages, so they're not going to break apart. The flaps are pretty sturdy as well. I don't think you have any casualties on those yet with my son. But really vivid illustrations on them. So there's a lot of these. There's zoo, there's farm, which I think would be good for your 1-year-old niece that you said. Animal homes, nighttime, dinosaurs. That's a really great one to have too. It's fun. So Peek Inside series. This one is great. We have 2 new ones on the Muddle and Match series. We have Muddle and Match Sports and Jobs. Again, these are probably a little bit advanced for them, but what's fun about these is that even from a young age, my son enjoyed turning the pages because he got to turn so many of them. So it's kind of interactive for them on that. It's fun for the parents because trying to go through these is kind of a tongue twister, so that's kind of fun. And then the kids crack up as they get older because you create all the different animals over here, and then the story gets kind of ridiculous on the side. So really fun series to have. And of course, everybody needs All Better. This book is fun because you've got the stickers that are reusable. All you have to do is run them under cold water if they start to lose their stick, and they're good as new. So, oh no, dog wasn't looking where he was going. Ouch. Clean it, kiss it, put a bandage on it. All better. And so you go through the whole book doing that. We read this one at least once a day. It's just really fun to be able to go through that with my son. So, all better. The Bible stories, this is just a great one to have because it's stories that we are familiar with in the Bible with great illustrations, very bright, very colorful, and the text is more simple than what they're going to hear, at church, and able for them to understand. So this is a great book to have. And then, oh, sorry, I forgot one. This is probably my son's favorite book right now. The past like 3 or 4 mornings, he's gotten off of his bed when I went there to get him up, and he says, "Monster, monster," and wants to read this book. So, Nibbles likes to chew through books. So, fun flap on here. He nibbles through books. What's cool about this book is that, besides that it's just a really cute story, is that there's different sized pages. So you've got like a book within a book. So like for instance, he nibbles into Goldilocks and the Three Bears and he just messes up the story and makes Goldilocks look like a bad person. And the bears get mad at her. And then he goes into Little Red Riding Hood and kind of does the same thing. He becomes Little Red Riding Hood, and you know, the wolf notices that that's not Little Red, and just kind of, you know, he just likes to mess up all the story. And so eventually he makes it back to his crate, and you can close him in there, and then, not spoiler alert, he escapes at the end. So super cute story. There's also a plush that goes along with this one as well. And then one more that would be good for probably either one are these stroller books. They can attach to the stroller, to the shopping cart, to your diaper bag if you're going somewhere, and they can't be thrown on the ground. I don't know how many times I had to pick stuff up off the ground at the store with my son when he was younger, and still, because he takes it and he throws it out. So these are fun because they're really, really simple. They have, you know, little textures that they can feel. These would probably be good for the 6-month-old. The 1-year-old, maybe. So the textures are really simple in it. The colors are really bright. Not a lot of words, obviously, but this would be great for just having something to keep them entertained while you're shopping. So I'll also try and put some links in the comments with some of our new releases that would be good for them. So be on the lookout for those as well.